let's get controversial. Let's get into religion today. So here's the thing. Your religion is supposed to make you feel like a better person. Your religion is not supposed to make you feel like you are a better person than anybody else. That's the problem. The problem is, the thing with religious people is it's a 50-50 thing sometimes. You have those people that are religious and they're ignorant, and they are extremely ignorant people, and they try to use religion as manipulation. And then there's the people that are extremely loving about it. So personally, am I religious? No. Was I religious at one point? Yes, because that's how it is when you're born. You're born and you're given a set and a list of everything, right? Just because I'm not religious does not mean I have no sense of myself, no sense in a higher power, higher energy. That does not mean that I'm negative. It does not mean that I'm a devil worshiper or anything like that. But people are so accustomed to being religious and having a set of rules, and it makes them ignorant sometimes. Now, I don't sit here and say things like negatively about religious people. There's a lot of religious people that have a lot of negativity to say to me or to people that are not religious, or, you know, just making a lot of assumptions and stuff like that just because. So yeah, your religion is supposed to make you a better person. It's not supposed to make you feel better than somebody. And that's the problem. I know so many people that claim to be religious, but they make their religion look so bad. They are such a poor example to being religious to their religion. That's not okay, but it seems to be what's normal, so people kind of approve it. How are you religious and you're given a set of rules, a set of life, and the answers to everything, and you're still ignorant? I know a lot of religious people that are completely oblivious to the real world because they're so used to having everything set in front of them. There's people that are twice my age. There's people that are 3 times my age that are still ignorant. That shit does not go anywhere. And that's what's scary about it, because they act like that and then they try to put it all on God, or they try to tell you to find God, find Jesus. I know grown ass people that are, for one, ignorant as hell, but think just because I'm not religious or that I try to open their mind about religion, that I'm a devil worshiper. You know that's not how it works, right? And it's crazy because if you're religious and you have a set of rules and answers to everything in life, right? How is it that I was able to create a more sustainable, more peaceful, more accepting way of life for myself by not being religious, by leaving Christianity and seeking something more? And that's not derogatory, that's not negative, that's literally me saying I had to leave Christianity just to find something to believe in. I'm a lot more confident and I'm a lot more at peace. How are there people twice my age, 3 times my age, that have so much more character development and spiritual inclination to achieve? That's extremely weird to me. It's weird that you're going around claiming to be religious, but all you do is judge others, speak downly on people. You sin every single day. And I'm not talking down on these things because we're human. That's what we do. But I'm just saying, you have a lot to improve. Just because you're religious doesn't mean that you don't have any improvements to make. Just because you're religious doesn't mean, that you're a good person. And that's the difference. The people that I know that live religion out of love and things like that is different than the people that use it for all the answers in the world, but they're shitty human beings. And there's a difference. And you can completely disagree with me, but me personally, the way that I feel like I will be judged, the way I feel like I'll be judged in the afterlife or whatever the hell happens, is going to be how I treated others. You can be religious, you can be the biggest Christian, you can be the biggest Muslim, but if you're a shitty person, what the fuck do you expect to get out of that? That's what I'm saying. I know Christians that sin 6-7 times a week, and I don't give a fuck what they do, but I'm just saying, you act like that all week, and then there's one day in the week that you're like, okay, let me stop being a shitty person. And that's not how it works. And you're doing it so you're not judged by other people in the community. But we don't understand is, if you're in church for God, do you not realize why you're in there? It's not for other people, it's for God, right? You have to sort that one out on your own. But I'm just saying, just because you're religious does not mean that you're a better person than anybody. That's not how it works. And you got a lot of growing to do mentally, character-wise, development, spiritually, all those things. If you feel like just because you believe in a certain religion, you're better than somebody else. Believing in something, finding a religion, finding peace is supposed to make you a better person. It's not supposed to make you feel like a better person than anybody else. That is not what you're supposed to, that's not how it works. There's people that feel like they're religious that they're religious or that they're Christian or something, that they're better than me. And it's like, why are you even comparing us to that degree if we're both, you know, on our own spiritual journeys and we're all, you know, we're seeking something different. I don't go around talking negative on people that are religious. I don't go around speaking condescendingly on people that are religious or believe in something. But why is it people do it to me? And so it's just weird. It just goes to show a lot that it's not even about what you believe in. It's about how you act, how you perceive, and how you treat others. And that's what people don't understand. How are you supposed to be grown adults? You're grown as hell and you're still judging others. You're still behaving childishly. You're still not at peace with yourself. I know people twice my age, 3 times my age, and they go around judging people. They go around judging me. I've had grown ass people try to come up to me or say something digitally about my art or something that I express. And it's like, just because I'm wearing all black, just because I'm wearing makeup, just because I'm saying my own thing, just because I don't care, just because I have an ominous or whatever feel and I like to create, you know, art as such, that does not mean that I do not know God. That does not mean that I believe in the devil. That does not mean that I'm ignorant. That does not mean that I'm any sort of negative energy or force out there. There are people that are walking around claiming to be religious that are the negative and evil factor. I am not a negative person. I am not an evil person. Just because I wear darker things and I have a darker appearance or ambiance or aesthetic does not mean that I do not have a relationship with the higher energy. And those of you that claim to be religious and you're walking around judging others and assuming certain things about things just because you're religious or you believe in something, you're ignorant. And that's the nicest way to put it. Like, we're too grown. We've evolved too much for you to still be acting like that. A grown man commenting on some pictures that I took because I had eyeliner and makeup and black lipstick and stuff. It's just an expression. This grown man trying to get on my stuff talking about find God. Man, I had to get on there and tell him, I know God. I know the higher energy. I know the higher power. I don't define that higher power. Just because you see me wearing makeup or because you see me doing something that has a darker aesthetic to it, that does not mean I don't know God. You're ignorant as hell. How is a grown man gonna get on there and tell me find God like I do not have a very close relationship with the higher energy and higher power? I get on to him about it and I'm telling him I don't have anything to do with the devil. I'm nothing close to the devil. I'm not evil, this and that. Just because I'm doing this does not mean I don't have a relationship with God. And dude's gonna say, I never said you were the devil. I'm just telling you to find God. You find God. I'm sick of that. It's like you're going around claiming you know God and you're claiming to be religious and all you're doing is judging somebody. And by the way, I had a cross in the pictures. And it was not upside down either because I don't play that. All in all, to wrap things up, just because you're religious does not mean that you're better than anybody. If you're religious or you want to believe in something, whether it's religious or not, use it as a guide, as a tool to improve yourself and to be a better person for you and for the environment, for the world, for the people around you. Don't use it to make you feel like you're better than anybody else. That's where you go wrong.